I'm Angie McCoy, and I'll be working with the solution-focused brief therapy today. I like this therapy, and I think I identified with this therapy because it focuses on optimism and the client's strengths, not the client's weaknesses. I use this in the Cinderella story to help her find exceptions to her problems so she could figure out how to get to the ball. And that's what I like about this therapy. It's brief. It's pragmatic, it's optimistic, and it lets the client work through issues with you kind of as a facilitator, which I would enjoy that. Here's the story of Cinderella and Henry, and this is how Cinderella gets to the ball with the help of her fairy god counselor. Scene: Cinderella is crying, and poof, here comes her special friend and comrade from the household staff, Henry. "What's wrong, Cinderella?" says Henry. Cinderella: "Oh, I'm so sad because I have no clothes or transportation to the king's ball. My future totally depends on this ball tonight. I need to get away from Therese and those awful daughters of hers." Henry: "So I hear you saying you're upset about not making it to the ball and that your future depends on this night." Cinderella: "Yes, I'm so tired of life here. My father intended for me to lead a totally different life. He would want me to show more intelligence." Henry: "So, how can you move from a servant mindset to a queen mindset? I know how interested you are in the world and how knowledgeable you are, and you've had to suppress it all these years living on the estate. What are some options we can use to make this ball happen tonight? What do you need?" Cinderella: "Well, I need a dress, shoes, and carriage for the evening to happen." Henry: "So we need a dress and shoes first." Henry: "What are your options? Where do you think we can start to find the things that you need to make the night happen?" Cinderella: "I wish my mom was here. She always looks so beautiful at balls. Her clothes were gorgeous. I even saved one of her trunks from Therese. Do you want to see some?" Henry: "Yes, you make her seem so gracious, smart, and beautiful when you speak of her." The two go off to the barn to find the trunk. Cinderella: "Oh, wow, I've not had time to open this in a long while because of fear of being caught. I know Therese would burn the contents if she knew of it." Cinderella opens the trunk. Oh, her books, her journals. Look, her wedding dress, her wedding shoes. Henry: "So we see her wedding dress. What will you do with it?" "Try it on. I bet it will fit. The shoes, too." Cinderella tries on, and things fit perfectly. Henry: "You look like a true princess. You really could hold your own at any ball with your intelligence and looks in that dress." Cinderella: "Henry, I think we have our dress and shoes." Henry: "It seems you, with the help of your late mother, have solved the dress and shoes problem. What's next?" Cinderella: "Well, now I'm depressed because I can't show up at the ball on foot. No worthy princess would do that." Henry: "So I hear that you need a coach and a ride and coachman to the ball." Cinderella: "Yes." Henry: "Well, let's make a plan. What are your options on this?" Cinderella: "I don't have any options. Therese and the girls took the carriage and footman. There is no one home to help me. Only the servants remain, but they are so loyal to me." Henry: "So they, as well as me, are loyal. Are they smart, intuitive?" Cinderella: "Yes, they are the wheels that keep the estate running." Henry: "So if they keep the estate running, as a coach and coachman might not be so hard of a problem to solve, correct?" Cinderella: "It's worth a shot, certainly." Cinderella and Henry go to the staff quarters. Cinderella: "Hello, friends. I hope I find you well and content." The staff remarks how they dislike their jobs, Therese and her daughters. They wish they could escape. Cinderella: "I feel the same, friends. Let's form a plan that if it works, we can all escape this nightmare." Henry: "I am distraught too with this evil place. Cinderella, how can we escape? Tell us your plan." Cinderella: "I'm hoping to get to the ball and meet the prince. We have secretly met or in love, but he doesn't know I am viewed as a servant. We want to marry, and he will take care of all my friends, but I must impress the king and the queen. I have a dress and shoes. I need a coach and coachman to get there." Henry: "Friends, what are our options?" The staff, through discussion, realizes they really want to help Cinderella. They realize that mutual friends on a neighboring estate who dislike Therese and her daughters have an extra coach for the neighbor queen's dog, Chloe. Certainly the dog would not be going to the ball tonight. Cinderella to Henry. Henry, I'm afraid the neighbors may say no. I am afraid to put the servants at risk by asking them to make the arrangements for a coach. Henry, I hear that you are afraid for others. It is a scary thought that your friends will be risking their lives and employment for you. They are willing and able according to our meeting with them. And remember, the neighbors want the estate and servants to succeed without your stepmother, whom they dislike greatly. Cinderella, I will go ahead with the plan. I will make my father and friends at the estate proud of me. Staff, Henry, and Cinderella go to neighbors. Cinderella is dressed in her finest, and they are more than willing to lend the dog's coach. They even decorate it and help Cinderella with her hair and her makeup. A month later, Cinderella, Henry, thank you for your guidance. I especially like the way you guided me, but let me discover my strengths and answers to my problems. You helped me realize I am strong and can represent my father's memory in a way he would be proud. All worked out, and I am happily married with the fine folks on my previous estate living with me. My husband is respectful and lets me run our estate because he is certain of my knowledge and intelligence. Thank you for giving me the guidance to show the world that I can be smart and intelligent and kind in the world we live in today. I hope you will come live on the estate with us too. You are a positive role model in my life, and I don't know what I would do without you. That is the end. Thank you for letting me share my theory. I love the way that the counselor, Henry, shows her, through her own investigations and her own willingness to solve her problems, that she is smart and that she is intelligent. And I love the way that Henry always focuses on the positive instead of the negative, and uses that frame of counseling to help her meet her goals. Thank you for listening. Have a good day.